Okay, boys and girls, this is page 302, 303 of your instruction book. Make sure that you are taking pictures to turn this in, or you can edit it on the Google Slides. So let's just start off. Remember on Thursday we were talking about perimeter, and perimeter was when we added up all four sides of the rectangle. Today we're going to be working with area. So if you remember, area is length times width. Length times width, right? We multiply these two things to find the area. So let's read our problem. Kevin is making a rectangular mural using colored tiles. He buys enough tiles to cover an area of 112 square feet. Kevin wants the width of the mural to be 8 feet. If he uses all the tiles, what will the length be? Okay, so this one's a little bit different than what you're used to. This time, they gave us the area already. So the area is already found. We are looking for one of the side lengths. So they give us 8 feet as our width, but we don't know what the length is. Okay. So since we know that we multiply these two sides to find 112 square feet. So 8 times something will give me 112. Okay, so that's something we got to keep in mind. The area of the mural is 112 square feet. This whole thing, the whole inside of this. It can be covered by 8 rows of feet. 8 feet, 8 rows. But we need to figure out how many columns there are, right? So let's go over and read our first question. It says, write an equation to represent the area of the mural. Okay, so we already saw that 8 times something gives me 112. How would we find that question mark? We can also write this as 112 divided by 8 will give me that number, right? That's just reversing multiplication. So what we need to do is when we write an equation always has an equal sign. So we can say 8 times my length equals 112 square feet. And so this would turn into 112 square feet divided by 8 equals my length. Okay, so for number 10, we're going to describe how we can find the length. We need to divide 112 by 8 to find the length. If Kevin uses all the tiles, what is the length of the mural? So what we need to solve. 112 divided by 8. Okay, so I know we're not going to know the fact right off the bat. Let's multiply 8 by something we know to get us closer. Okay, let's say, let's just do 50. See where it'll get us. I know 8 times 5 is 40 plus another 0. 8 times 5 is 40 plus another 0. That would be way too big, right? Because that would give me 400. So, nope. 50 doesn't work. Let's try 10. 8 times 10 is 80. Okay, that's a fact we all know. 2 minus 0 is 2. When I regroup, this becomes 11. 11 minus 8 is 3. Okay, we know a fact. 8 times 4 is 32. When I subtract, I get no remainder, which means 10 plus 4 is my answer. 14 feet is how big my length is. Okay, so what we did, let's recap. We knew that 8 times something gives me 112, right? We said that. But in order to find it, we have to divide. We have to divide the area by the side we know to get the side that we don't know. So we took and we said 12 divided by 8, 112 divided by 8, gives me 14, which means my missing side is 14. If you wanted to check your work, you could take 8 times 14, and it should give you 112. Okay, let's move on to number 12. Kevin notices another package of tiles that makes a mural with an area of 152 square feet. Write an equation that can help you find the length if it also has a side of 8 feet. I'm just going to draw this out because I know that's kind of easier. I know it's not perfect. We have an area of 152 feet squared. I'm going to write it like this. That's our area. That's what it says our whole area is. It said that we're going to keep a width of 8 feet. So what would be my length? So we're going to do the same thing, okay? This says to write an equation. So what we're going to do, take 152 divided by 8 to give me my length. So find the length of the mural Kevin can make with the package of tiles that covers an area of 152 square feet. We need to divide 152 divided by 8. I'm going to use 10 again. 80. 2, when I subtract, this becomes 15 minus 8 is 7. Okay, I know it has to be less than 10, but it's not much less than 10, right? 8 times 9 is 72. When I subtract, I get 0, I get no remainder, which means 9 plus 10 is my answer. I have a length of 19 feet. Okay, suppose that you know the length of an area of a rectangle. How would you find the width? We're going to describe what we just did. So to find the width, divide the area by the side you know. So in this case, we know the length. So I'm just going to put that in parentheses. But remember the problems we were solving for the length. So we can do it both ways. If they give us the length and not the width, all we do is the same process. We take the area divided by the side that we know. Okay, Carla wants to create a garden in her backyard. She wants the width of the garden to be 9 meters and the area to be 162. What length should she make the garden? I highly recommend you guys to draw this out so that you can see it. An area of 162, that's the inside, and a width of 9. Okay, so we're trying to find the length, the missing sides on this side. Remember, we just divide our area by the side that we know. We know 9. So we divide the area by the side that we know. Let's do 10. 9 times 10 is 90. When I subtract, I get 2. 16 minus 9 is 7. Okay. 9 times 8 gives me 72. When I subtract, I get no remainder, which means 8 plus 10 is my length. Sorry. 8 plus 10 is 18. So 18 meters would be the length. It's that missing side. And remember, if you need to check your work, you can take 9 times 18, and it should give you 162.